So, why would you entrust your business's AI strategy, which could be one of the most important keys to your success or failure, as compared to your competition? Why would you trust this old guy in a ball cap and a flannel shirt with something that important? Please allow me to elaborate. My name is David Thomas. I'm a former Bell Labs engineer. I have a master's degree in computer science from the University of Southern California. In addition to that, I am a serial entrepreneur. I have exceeded $1 million in revenue. And in addition to that, I've gotten 3 patents in a field in which I had no previous work experience or education. I honestly don't know anybody else who can say that. So that stands as a very solid data point. Not to be bragging, but okay, I guess it ain't bragging if it's true. Who was it that said that? Anyway, it is true. So I think this qualifies me as a bona fide dyed-in-the-wool innovator. First reason that I can help you in your business. So why the heck would I be so passionate about this? It's because I do not want what happened to me to happen to you. Here's what it was. My first business is where I got over $1 million in revenue. Second business, I had this amazing idea for this life-saving mobile app. Got 3 patents on the technology under the hood. How the heck are you going to help a hiker with a broken ankle in a remote area with no cell coverage using their cell phone? 3 patents on that. There's a way, multiple ways. I figured it out. I come up with stuff, and I can come up with stuff for you, for your business. I am at your service. But let's get back to the story here. Came up with this mobile app. And then one morning in late May, a couple years ago, it became very apparent that my father was having an emergency. He had fallen, and they'd put him in this nursing home that was not exactly the place you would want somebody you care about to be. Had a terrible reputation, people being neglected, etc. My father fell a couple times. The help was not very significant. I don't want to get into all the details. The reason he was stuck there was because he had COVID. So we're waiting for his COVID calendar to expire before anybody else would even let him in. It was awkward. I mean, this was really difficult to get him out of here. But at any rate, there was this one morning when it became really clear what was going on in this place, why it was that they wouldn't let us go inside and see him. If you wanted to visit, they would bring him out, but they wouldn't let you go in and see him. Anyway, it was awful. So it became very clear this particular morning that we had to drop everything and get my father out of that terrible nursing home. We did. We got him into this really wonderful place. He lived another 8 days. It was sacred, special. He died with family all around. He died with my sister, the professional opera singer, in Germany, singing Amazing Grace to him over Zoom. As he passed, I was holding his hand. One of the most sacred and profound moments of my life. So what else happened that morning when it became clear that we had to get my father out of the terrible nursing home? The other thing that happened was I got an email from Google's AI bots. I didn't realize it was AI bots at first, but basically indicating that my app had been taken down from the Play Store for an alleged violation of a policy which I did not violate, and went back and forth in a conversation with this AI bot, not realizing it was an AI bot. And I would ask it stuff like I had a screenshot of the part of the policy that Like I did it a little different way than the most common way. You could do it this way, you could do it that way. And I had a screenshot of this, and I asked it a question like, so how is what I did in violation of this right here? And it didn't have a good answer for that. So I started researching and found out that it really wasn't an AI bot. With all that was going on around my father's emergency and his subsequent passing, it was just not a good time for me to go to battle with the likes of Google when they make it so hard to get to a real person that I could explain this to, and the real person would go, oh, I see what you're doing. Yeah, that's fine. Here, let's just put it back. You know, you'd think it would work like that. No, it didn't work like that. So I got really freaking clobbered by these AI bots. 2/3 of my retirement savings, 8 years of my life, down the tube because the AI bot made a mistake. How do you think I felt about that? I was indignant. Well, because this is a general audience, I'm not going to go into the full colorful language of how I actually felt. I was furious. But something spoke to me, and I was just like, what the heck is this AI that could just take down a perfectly good startup? I'd taken it through an accelerator. I had a board of advisors. I was getting ready to raise investment capital. I had all these grand plans for this thing. The 3 patents, the whole ball of wax. Taken down by an AI bot. Down the tube. So I just started pouring myself into AI. It's like, what the heck is this AI that could do this? And the oddest thing is I went, oh, this is interesting. And at first I was just looking at it from the perspective of being a developer. Like, that's my background. I write software. I'm a geek, right? Dyed in the wool. Never mind the hat. I guess a lot of geeks wear the flannel. I guess that's not too weird, but that's my DNA. So I studied for a little while, learned some things about what's going on under the hood with a neural net and all that. Didn't get super deep into it, but I did find it quite interesting. A couple years passed. Tried a few things that didn't work out so great. Circled back around to AI, but from a different perspective. What if, instead of just writing software to make the AI go, I could help people like you so that you do not have to experience the pain that I went through. And I know some of you are already experiencing something like that. AI is a double-edged sword. It's utterly and profoundly amazing as an accelerant for your business, for your job, for your dreams, for your aspirations. It can be. Use it in the right way. And it can totally kick your butt. It can totally kick your butt. I know, having been on the receiving end of that, what that feels like. And I do not want that to happen to you. I'm David Thomas. I'm your AI coach, and I'm here to help you stay on the right side of AI so that AI is fuel, it's propellant for you for making your dreams come true, not something that causes one of the more significant wounds of your life.